Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Today there is the email address and the phone number, and it's 8:24 in the morning. All the ways to follow us on social media. Now, this cup in my hand, can you put the graphic up? That's what it says, FYN, News, Sports, TV, FetcherNews.com. And on the back of that cup is graphic expressions. These are some great people up there. They just gave me the cup. They just gave me the cup. I like the cup. I like our new logo that they have on the cup. And I said, you know what? It's that time of the season, and the reason for the season, Merry Christmas. We're able to say that again publicly, not that we ever stopped here, but the President of the United States has really ushered back in Merry Christmas, and we want to follow that. So the first 20 people, okay, to text me. Now, somebody text me Merry Christmas FYM. We're going to count that, okay? Shipping, handling, everything's included. So the first 20 people, and you need to hurry because our marketing's going to bust out today. We're going to do it today, Monday, and they'll probably be gone just like that. So 706-889-9700, text Merry Christmas BKP or FYN, and we are going to send you a mug. Now, leave that up for a minute. Let me just say this, okay? A couple things here in Georgia. We have to now congratulate all around the United States. So we do know we have some viewers in other states. But this is as important to you because I don't know what congressional districts in your state that you have to try to maintain, hold, save, flip, whatever you got to do, flop, all the above, okay? Because our goal is to take back the House in 2020 so that somebody like an Adam Schiff, okay, and Jerry Nadler are not in charge. Seriously. And President Donald Trump has a second term with people like Nunes and Jim Jordan and a Speaker of the House that will issue subpoenas, which, what's his name? Paul Ryan did not. Getting off of that long trail, we have to do something here that we're going to work on, and we're going to call it Flipping the Sixth and saving the seventh, okay? We have to in Georgia. We have to flip the sixth. Now, it is wrong for me. It is wrong for me to say something about a candidate when I always say I don't endorse a candidate. But I have to be clear, in the 6th District, Karen Handel is not the candidate to run against Lucy McBath. Karen Handel is not the candidate to run against Lucy McBath, and if we're to win, to send back to support our president. She's a never Trumper, okay? She's a Trump convenient candidate, okay? Trump convenient candidate. If Trump is convenient, then this candidate will use Trump. If it's Trump convenient candidate, period. All right? Karen Handel. So that being said, one, Lucy McBath beat her. All right? There's a lot to be said for that. And people are, I can't put it any other way, they are tired of seeing and hearing. She's not a bad person, but people are, as a candidate, people are tired of seeing and hearing Karen Handel's name. Now, in the 6th District, State Senator, I think it's State Senator Brandon Beach pulled out last week. I knew that. Your host, I can now tell you I knew that all last week. I was sworn to secrecy, and I kept that secret. In fact, I asked, I guess I got it, some people Thursday. I said, have you heard anything about it? And some said back to me, that may be, that may be something another candidate's floating out there just to get that discussion to go. But we don't know who Brandon Beach made a deal with. Why are you assuming he made a deal? It's politics, damn it. If you call Brandon Beach today, Republican primary candidate for the 6th District of Georgia, he's going to tell you that, I'm going to say he's going to tell you, I don't know, I haven't read any articles, that he's not endorsed a candidate and he didn't make any deals. Really? Really? So anyhow, but Brandon Beach is out of the race. Now, I sit down with no endorsement, no endorsement, no endorsement. That's my alert, okay? We need a graph that says no endorsement alert, okay? So anyhow, no endorsement, but I sat down last Thursday with Marjorie Greene, a candidate, Republican candidate. I have an interview with her I'll put up tomorrow. So that's the 6th district, so we have to flip the 6th, means we have to get a candidate that can win and win in the 6th district against Lucy McBath in Georgia. That would be 1. 2, we have to save. Now, Rob Woodall, the 7th district, the congressman from the 7th district of Georgia, I don't have the numbers, but he barely squeaked by on the last election. And I think in the 2018 cycle, that was the tightest congressional race in the United States, may have been, vote number wise. And he barely got in there. And some people are saying he didn't campaign. Rob Woodall did not work, campaign, whatever. But a lot of Democrats are looking at that 7th district and can't. A lot of Democrats are looking at that 7th district and they're licking Joe Biden's chops over it. And I'm telling you, they think they can flip it. So here's what we got to do. We got to flip the 6th, save the 7th in Georgia. That is our have-tos in the state. All right, so moving right along. Please make that a separate segment. Now I want to start a new segment, okay? Let me know when you're ready, because I want this to go. All right. So recently, the President of the United States campaigned in 2 states. Kentucky, and let's put this up while we are breaking this down, okay? And you know what? There's going to be so many people that are going to do an awesome job breaking down. So let's go with Meet the Press yesterday. Let's go with number 18, all right? I got 2 hours a day, and there's going to be a lot of people breaking down impeachment and everything like that. They're breaking down re-election. We have 2 states recently here. The media, there's another part of the impeachment, okay? The deep state, hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media is working on making Trump irrelevant, talking about the suburbs. Every election now, it's about the suburbs are running away. White women in the suburbs are running away from voting for Trump. Everything and anything they could do to try to manipulate the election, because even the we're talking about interfering in our elections, okay? Putting up phony graphics, putting up phony details, fake stories, fake headlines, okay? Running this fake impeachment, all of it is meddling in our 2020 election. Now, if Russia buys a bot and puts up a fake headline graphic in Wisconsin, they want to know what President Donald Trump's going to do to stop meddling in our election by the Russians. We don't care about the Chinese or the Ukrainians. Those Ukrainians, damn, they make a good pierogi. Anyhow, but anything when it comes to the media meddling in our election, nothing to say here, nothing to see here. We're actually just reporting the lie. Now, this being said, there's 2 elections, Kentucky. Now, Bevins was weighed down. Only the liar in chief of lying, Joe Scarborough will continue to cite a poll he found somewhere on the grounds of a college campus after being stepped on 1,000 times that says Bevin was leading before Trump got to Kentucky. The week before the election, Bevin, that's not true. So Bevin is weighed down. He has got we'll call it the former governor of Kentucky. He's got a little personality issue there. He's tough shot, right? And then Kentucky is a very pro-union state, whether you know it or not, okay? And it's strong teachers union. Bevin did exactly what he had to do. He just didn't deliver. It didn't come out smooth. We have to, in this country, no matter how hated I may be after this comment, we have to do something with pensions, especially teachers' pensions and public servants. You can get mad if you want. There's not going to be enough money to have a firefighter that we love, a firefighter that we call 911, and a firefighter that we're so thankful came in and saved our life, saved my life, your life, and Buffy's life, okay? But we're not going to continue to do the 90 to 95% full pension. We're not going to be a salary pension, not going to be able to do that. So Bevin took a shot that something had to change. And a very well-known name in Kentucky, we're going to back up to Kentucky in a minute because I want to keep this segment the same. A very well-known name in Kentucky ran against Bevin, but the media wants to leave you to believe, because it was barely a whisker that Bevin lost by, that Trump is the reason why the suburbs around Louisville. We went down over there to Louisville in the suburbs, man, and they're running away from Trump. Not true. Not true. So let's go to Louisiana. There's the governor's race, okay? Now, let me give Governor John Bell Edwards, Democrat there, 53.1, 48.7, Eddie Rispone, okay? Now, let me give a little bit of, I want to give I want to say, if I am Governor John Bell Edwards this morning, okay, and President Trump came to Monroe and somewhere last week, I forget, and he held 2 campaign rallies, and he told everybody I was no good, anything and everything to get me out of office, and I won this morning, I'd tell Donald Trump to go to hell too. Because any Southerner understands, bless your heart. So he told Donald Trump, Louisiana, he told Governor John Bell Edwards told President Donald Trump, bless his heart. We all know what that means, right? Hey, I would have done the same thing. But this is a state that went 20, okay, went 20 points for Donald Trump. Louisiana went 20 points for Donald Trump. Kentucky went 20 points for Donald Trump. Obviously, Louisiana around the suburbs of Shreveport and all those parishes around New Orleans, or wherever it's at, why, they're running away from Trump and Groves. What does this spell? Does this spell bad news for Trump in the South, Kentucky and Louisiana? Why are Trump supporters not coming out in Groves and helping Trump? What is this signaling? Is Trump's message falling on deaf ears? Is it those college-educated white women in suburbs? What could it be? I'm going to take a brief break and come back and go directly into what it can be on both of these, and then we'll move on to the impeachment of the day and the boy that would be king. Take a short break.